So we're about to get the Kitasan Black banner, and this is a huge one event, let's say. And I have only 20k carats, so am I actually cooked? Let's talk a little bit about it. And obviously I'm 100% free-to-play player, so I'm not investing into this game at all, and I'm not planning to do so. Before we're going to talk about what am I planning to do, how am I going to handle it, I need to actually present this support card, which is kind of really that hyped and important, and a lot of people already covered this moment, covered this aspect about this card, why is it so good and so on. So I'm going to be really brief and short in terms of it. Kitasan Black card is a speed type card, it's a support card. We are going to receive it right now, and basically it considered as the best support card in the game, at least for the first year of its existence, and it's basically by majority mentioned all you need for being successful into this game. Why is it the case? When we're going to have a look at her effects that she is able to provide, well, basically she's going to increase effectiveness of trainings based on her position, let's say, friendship bonus, initial friendship gauge, which is kinda important and matters a lot. Basically the level of your friendship from the very start of your career, so it's going to be helpful to have it as much as possible. Training effectiveness, that's pretty much obvious. Race bonus, increased stat gain from races, which is kinda a good one thing. Fun bonus, nice addition, why not? Mood effect, a lot of cards have this. Hint levels, so yep, for the hints that you're going to receive, it's also pretty much straightforward. Hint frequency, nothing that crazy about it. I mean, you want to get them as soon as possible, as much as possible, to get the most discount for the skills that you're going to receive. The power bonus, increase power gain when training together. This is actually a good one thing, and it's really important because in most of the cases, at least for now, when you're doing trainings, well, obviously when you're doing speed training, you're getting some additional stat points for power, and if you're getting more of them thanks to this card, that's also nice, and you are going to spend less, let's say, trainings for the power stats specifically, and you're able to focus more on some other stats. With the same fact, you're going to receive some additional numbers, which is great. And specialty priority 40. This one and this one, they're going to be opened at the latest stages, let's say, of advancement. The specialty priority when you're going to have advancement level 3, and at advancement level 1 you're going to have the power bonus. Well, ideally, obviously, you want to get it to advancement level 3 to unlock the specialty priority, because again, at level 2 you are only going to receive increased numbers for the previous effects, and at level 3 advancement you're going to unlock the final one thing for specialty priority. It basically means that you're going to receive this card more often for a speed training, which you actually wanna get as much as possible. And the whole thing that when you're going to pull for a certain card, you want to unlock all useful effects, let's say. It doesn't necessarily mean that at advancement level 1 this card is going to be bad, not at all, but at level 3 is going to be definitely worth it. So ideally you want to get it to level 3, and when we're talking about this level of advancement, we're talking about pities, and let's say most likely within 200 pulls you may be able to get at least one copy, which is not a pity one. So after 200 pulls you're going to receive additional one as a pity, and most likely within the next 200 pulls you will be able to get another 2 copies. The chances, let's say, high enough. So you wanna have like around 60k carats. I have 20k. I'm not able to even reach the point of a single 1 pity, which is unfortunate. Now a little bit about the skills that matters the most, let's say. The corner recovery, this is a good one skill. Straightaway recovery, I mean, that's fine, but it's not that great as the corner recovery. Let's say they're both kinda okay, but not the most OP. For extra tank, the long one distance, all skills for recovery, they're not that bad, let's say, but it really depends on situation. You might get them activated pretty much earlier, and this is not really a good thing if you're getting them really early, because you're not spending enough stamina for this skill to recover it, so you're not going to get the most amount of benefit from this skill. The corner adept, we're able to get this skill from some other cards as well. This is, let's say, a good one. For example, for a Guru Cup, the character that I'm playing the most for the last period of time, I'm trying to get her as high as possible. I'm pretty much always using this corner adapt skill. On corners, slightly increase velocity on a corner for long distances. I mean, okay. A little bit skills for front runners. Why not? Focus, there are a lot of other ways to get this skill as well. It's not really that huge for the skill from events that we are able to receive, and this is actually a big one. Professor of Curvature. Increase velocity on a corner with skill turning. This is a big deal, so this is going to be a really big one skill, let's say, in terms of our performance. I should consider it, at least by my feeling for now, as one of the best and one of the most priority skills that we're going to have. So overall, having this card is going to be a really important thing. And yeah, as I already mentioned, the higher advancement you're going to have, the faster you will be able to build relationship with the card, the more bonuses you're going to receive, the more discounts, frequency, priority, and so on. So yeah, at least you wanna have 30k. And we're going back to my current situation with 20k carats. Where am I able to get myself some additional carats, and is it actually even possible? Let's have a look. When we're talking about some missions that we are able to have on daily basis, from some of them, yeah, I'm able to receive quite easy. I still didn't complete the story mode, I still didn't play it a lot. I didn't complete the chapter events for separate Umamusume, so I can get some additional amount there. And here are actually some events that are going to provide me maybe 50, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. Overall, they are possible to complete. I'm able to get some additional amount. From daily logins, I'm able to also get some additional amount. But I don't know, by my understanding, let's say, I guess I won't be able to get like 10k within the period of time the banner is going to be available. I'm not sure. If you have some better knowledge of this, just let me know in the comment section below, so I will be actually able to farm a little bit more. I will have an understanding of what should I do to being able to get myself 30k at the end. Yeah, but when we're talking about the banner and the system, how it works, so the multi 10 pulls, they cost 1.5k. Like, I'm about to get 14 multis, if my math is correct. I'm missing like 6 more multis to the PT, which is unfortunate, I guess. But yeah, what kind of chances do I have to actually get a certain support card? So 3% chance to get a SSR card, Major Palmer. So okay, yeah, the chances, let's say, they're higher among all other SSR cards to get yourself the peak 1 card, but still it's kinda a lot of RNG. 3% to get an SSR card, 17 multis. It's going to really depend on your luck, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get even a single 1 copy from 14 multis. I hope I'm going to get at least 1. Ideally, of course, I want to get 2, but hey, we'll see how it's going to be. And at the end, what should I do if I'm not going to get myself this 1 card? Well, let's be real. If you're considering yourself a competitive player, if you're following the meta strategies and so on, and if you're aiming to compete in PvP, like heavily compete and so on, probably you want to reroll, and yes, you're going to be limited in terms of carats that you're going to receive after rerolling, and you won't be able to farm maybe a lot of carats during the banner event, but at least you from rerolls have a chance to get from that one specific amount of carats that you're going to have at least 2 or even 3 copies if you're aiming that hard for this specific card, and if you're able to spend hours and hours straight in a row during the day for rerolls to try get yourself such a perfect RNG, let's say. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. It's up to you, really. In my personal case, I don't think it's going to really worth it, because I'm not aiming like to be the top player here, especially if we're talking about free-to-play players. Like, come on. Obviously, the people who are spending money into this game, they have overall better chances and so on. And yeah, I mean, you are not really pushed in this game to get specifically certain cars to be kind of competitive. Like in my case, I already was talking a little bit about it. For example, when we're talking about the PvP part, here I'm not like struggling too much. I mean, I'm able to win pretty much consistently. Like my highest score was 130k, maybe it's low, but overall I'm talking about winning. So from the last one position, I'm winning pretty much consistently, and if I'm going to work more precise on my Umas that I'm using for a certain distances, and I'm going to build up even further the strategy for them, maybe I'm going to be able to kind of easily compete with the top position players here. Overall, I'm not like really struggling that much. I'm able to complete careers from the very beginning till the very end without a lot of struggles with all Umas that I have. It's not that difficult. You have a friend system, you're able to borrow like some certain Umas for your strategy, for your progression. You're able to borrow certain necessary support cards at rather high advancement. If you're just looking for some friends that have such cards, it's going to take some time, but it's doable. Okay, I was able to do it, and all career events for now, at least for me, they're not that difficult, so I don't see like a real reason for myself to reroll even if I'm going to lose, because even with this fact I will be able to get a certain amount of currency for myself. Where is it? Let me find it. The Clover Exchange. Yep, and I will be able to get myself a ticket afterwards which I will be able to use, for example, for the next one banner, which is going to be important. And also about upcoming banners, it's important to keep in mind that we're going to receive Kitasan's Black banner once again in some amount of time, in half a year probably, maybe something like that, and probably with higher chances to get this card, so you will be able to maximize it, for example, to collect carats by that period of time. So me personally, I don't see a reason for myself to reroll. For you, it's really up to you. If you want to spend some time, if you want to get best RNG, yeah, it's going to be a good one time to actually reroll. I'm pretty much confident, let's say, in my progress, so I'm planning just to try my luck. Probably I'm going to record the video about it and I'm going to post it, so we'll see how it's going to be. But overall, for this game, I don't really see kinda a huge reason again to reroll. If you're playing for quite some time already, and if you got yourself kinda decent decks already, it's not really worth it. You're going to be limited in terms of currency, and in my case, again, even if I'm going to end up being with 21k carats, which is again 14 multis, I will be able to improve my decks overall. And I'm talking about SR cards, so when we're talking about some SR cards, they're kinda more decent than certain specific SR cards. For example, if I will be able to complete certain SR speed cards, I'm most likely going to use them instead of Suzuka and this one card, I don't even remember the name, Twin Turbo. Yeah, and this is going to work pretty much well, I guess. The skills overall, for now we have an understanding which one of them are working the best, for which distances, and so on. So again, I will be able to improve at least my SR decks, which I'll be able to use afterwards, and I'm going to receive more effects and more benefits rather than from a zero, let's say, SSR card. These are my thoughts. I guess I explained pretty much everything, so yeah, let me know your feelings about it. What do you plan to do? Are you going to reroll or not? What are your thoughts? Just let me know. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment again, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.